Let's open Day 11. The Misadventures of Heihei. Day 11. The Misadventures of Heihei. Maui and Moana's canoe hit the shore, and Maui sprinkled a handful of birdseed in front of Heihei. He nudged the clueless rooster to make him start pecking. Then the demigod prepared to climb. He needed his magical fish hook back. He knew Tamatoa, a giant crab, had it. He lives up there? Moana asked, gazing up at the rock spire before them. Maui chuckled. Oh, that's just the entrance to Lalautii. Moana gasped. We're going to the realm of monsters? We, Maui said, mocking Moana. No, me. You're going to stay here with the other chicken. Baka! He began scaling the massive rock, hopping from ledge to ledge. Moana frowned. There's no way she's staying behind with Heihei. She took a deep breath and started climbing after Maui. Heihei didn't even notice she was gone, as he was aimlessly walking around the deck of the canoe with a tap, tap, tap. Not even one peck he made landed on the seed. A lizard approached, eyeing the kernels of food. It looked Heihei up and down. The lizard moved closer and began to feast on the seed. Heihei didn't even notice. He continued to peck at the deck until he pecked in the wrong spot, and the lizard's tail was caught on his beak. But the lizard didn't care. He lost his tail all the time. He took one last bite of the seed and scurried off, leaving his tail dangling from Heihei's beak like a worm. A hungry seabird swooped down and grabbed the tail. It flew into the clouds, taking the tail and Heihei with it. The bird shook the tail this way and that until Heihei fell off. A gust of wind threw his wings wide open, and he began to glide. Heihei sailed across the sky, the breeze whipping through his feathers and wobbling his waddle. Then Heihei crashed into the rock spire and fell into a narrow ledge. He clucked and pecked at some soft green moss. Up above Heihei, Maui prepared to open the entrance to Lalautii. He jumped up and landed with a giant thud. The spire trembled as the entrance cracked open, and Heihei was bounced off the ledge. Down he went until his foot caught on a tiny branch. He hung there for a moment, then snap! The branch broke. Heihei tumbled down, 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 until he landed on the shore below. Big square rocks jetted out of the water, piled up on top of each other like little mountains. Heihei walked up the rocks. He walked down the rocks. Up and down the rocks went on, and Heihei continued walking. He wandered into a shallow water and continued to walk, straight into a kelp forest. The long seaweeds wound around Heihei's body, wrapping him up like a present. As Heihei walked, he collected more and more kelp. He walked slower and slower, dragging the tangled mess he kept along. He hobbled up a plank of driftwood and went up, 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 and up some more. When Heihei neared the end of the plank, he tilted down, 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 closer to the crashing waves of the ocean. A piece of the kelp was wrapped around Heihei, got stuck in a crack. So instead of walking into the ocean, Heihei marched in place. Below the ocean, Moana searched for Maui in Lalautii, where monsters lurked around every corner. She hid from a group of 8-eyed oversized bats, but a 4-armed monster approached and moved towards her. She was cornered. As Moana tried to come up with a plan, a powerful geyser blasted the monster straight up and out of Lalautii. The 4-armed monster landed on the opposite side of the plank Heihei was marching on. Flop! In a flash, the piece of kelp broke off, and Heihei shot up towards the sun. Before the four-armed monster could figure out where he was, he looked up to see a terrifying sight. A kelp monster coming straight for him. Scared for his life, the four-armed monster bolted across the ocean, but no matter how fast he ran, the scary creature was right behind him. When he spotted an island covered in boulders, he leapt over the biggest one, trying to get away from the frightening beast. Heihei's seaweed wrapped around the boulder before snapping like a slingshot and flinging Heihei off into the distance. Heihei let out a loud scream as he sailed across the sky. The four-armed monster hid in a cave, vowing never to leave. Heihei landed on top of a slender tree and slid a small coconut. Tap, tap. He pecked at it again and again until he picked up the whole coconut in his beak and swallowed it. As soon as it slid down Heihei's throat, he knocked him off balance and he fell out of the tree. So Heihei coughed up the coconut, gave it a peck, and walked off the island into the water. The ocean had grown tired of his nonsense. Sploosh! It grabbed him and zoomed him back to Moana's canoe. At the same time, with Maui's magical fish hook in hand, Maui and Moana rode an exploding geyser out of Lalotai. Maui and Moana landed safely on the rocky shore, and while Maui was trying to figure out why he couldn't use his hook to shapeshift, Heihei continued walking, clucking and pecking at the boat like he had never left. The end. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Do come back so we can read more books together. Please like and subscribe. Bye!